Welcome back to the Tropical Update. It's Tuesday, August 29th. I'm Tom. I'll be guiding you through graphics. We're going to be talking about Tropical Storm Harvey as it dumps more rain in southeast Texas and also now in Louisiana and maybe over near Alabama. We're also going to be talking about number 10, which is a disturbance on the east coast that's moving north to northeast tonight. First up, Tropical Storm Harvey, 11 p.m. It's 70 miles east of Port O'Connor. The winds are still 45 miles an hour, moving east-southeast at 3 miles an hour. Pressure is 997 millibars, and it is still a heavy rainmaker for the Houston area and east of there. Now here's a picture of it. And you can see that Houston is still getting rain, but a lot of the rain has shifted sort of east. So Lake Charles, that area is starting to get in on the heavy rain. Also, with the rotation, there's storms rotating in off the Gulf. So areas like New Orleans and even over to Mobile are looking to get some heavy rains. And here is the tropical storm warnings. Many of them have been dropped, but not along the coast. And they've actually moved some of the warnings east over near Lake Charles, over near Lafayette. So they're expecting it to keep on that southeast movement for a little bit. The next up is going to be the additional rainfall through Friday, and Houston is in that area that could get another 12 inches of rain between now and Friday. Lake Charles, New Orleans, and Mobile could easily get maybe 5 to 8 inches of rain also between now and Friday. So that can be a problem in New Orleans. Our next up is going to be our cone and where it's going to be going, and they're expecting it to start moving probably late tomorrow or late Tuesday and be somewhere up near Tennessee probably by Friday sometime. And here is the computer tracks, and as you can see, they're showing it taking that north and then sort of a little bit of a northeast turn, and that would put it over Memphis, put it over Nashville, but these change every day and they may push this a little bit further east. So over here in East Tennessee, we need to keep an eye on it. And this is number 10 that's over on the east coast. It's 20 miles south-southwest of Charleston at 11 p.m. The winds are 40 miles an hour with higher gusts, but those are out over the ocean. It's moving north-northeast at 7 miles an hour. The pressure is 1,005 millibars. And there are tropical storm warnings up now for North Carolina. And the disturbance is not expected to change much in strength tonight or early tomorrow morning. The tropical force winds are expected, and heavy rains expected over the Carolinas the next day or so, and is supposed to pick up speed sometime late on Tuesday as it moves past Hatteras out into the Atlantic. And next up should be our warnings. And these are the watches and warnings. You can see Myrtle Beach is under just a watch, tropical storm watch. But once you get up to Jacksonville, North Carolina, and Hatteras, they're under a tropical storm warning. So they're expecting tropical storm conditions within the next 12 to 24 hours. Next up, the hazards. Obviously is going to be tropical force winds in North Carolina, and there's also going to be 3 to 6 inches of rain along the coast, and there's going to be problems with rip currents. Also, tornadoes is a danger. A brief tornado is not impossible tonight, and through midday tomorrow for South Carolina and North Carolina coast. So keep your NOAA radio on, and if you have your cell phone on, make sure it's charged up and ready to receive any type of warning messages that may come over the cell phone. Next up, here's where it's at, and you can see the low, but you can see offshore is where most of the convection is. They're thinking that some of that is going to wrap in to the coast, especially up in North Carolina near Hatteras, Jacksonville area. So it's going to be a rough overnight and morning in North Carolina coast. And here is the models where it's going to go, and it's going to hug the coast until it gets right past North Carolina, and then it's going to go on out to sea. Next is going to be the rainfall totals, and there could be some pretty good rains right along the coast, especially in North Carolina. You're looking at maybe 5 to 7 inches of rain when it's all said and done. So that's a good bit of rain. And here's the wind field. This is the tropical force wind field, and you can see that right now it's off of over the ocean. So we're looking at those maybe as it moves north-northeast, that those will come ashore. Our next one up is going to be, there it is. These are the wave heights, and you can see that even up near North Carolina, like Myrtle Beach and that area, the waves are 5 feet or more, so you don't really want to be out in a boat or out in the ocean. The next thing up, this is the 5-day graphical, and as you can see here off of Africa, we have a disturbance that's come off, and there is an 80% chance in 5 days of development. So that one we're going to have to really keep a good eye on to see where it's going to go. Well, thank you for tuning in. I hope this was informative, and please hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. We'll be watching the one that's coming off of Africa. That's in a very good area this time of year. So until next time, have a great day. Talk to you later.